Welcome back to my channel. So I'm coming back to YouTube and posting the video after 4 months. Let me check when was my last video. I think okay, 4 months back. One is 6 months back. Okay. So due to some other professional commitments, I took long break. So finally I'm here. Today I'm going to help you out. How can we make use of any AI to practice our coding knowledge? Means you know some basics, you know HTML, CSS, JavaScript, you know ReactJS. You might have already spent some time learning those technologies. How can you practice those topics, whatever you learned? So I won't take much time. Very simple and straightforward application I will build. So first, let me create a simple GitHub repo. Let me go back to GitHub. Okay, maybe I will name it as ReactJS practice. If possible, I will continue this repository. His spelling is correct. JS practice. Okay, fine. Create a repository. Okay, the repository is created. I believe you know how to create the repository, how to clone it. If you don't know, if you need any help on those, you can comment below. I can explain or I can create one more video on those topic. Let me copy the repo. Let me clone the repository here. I will save it in the documents. Open. Perfect. I'm not going to use AI here. Okay. Now let me create a simple React.js application. npm create white at latest app1. Okay, enough. Let me choose React. I'll go ahead with JavaScript in this application. cd app1 npm install npm run dev. Okay, I have some version issue. Let me change the version. Node version. I changed the node version. This should be fine now. There you go. Yeah, my application is up and running. Now let me go to ChatGPT. So I'm using free version of ChatGPT. So you can see here it is a free version. So I'm going to give a prompt. I know HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and React.js basics. Can you give me 5 simple project ideas to practice? Make sure that those topics covered in the those topics covered should be helpful to crack the interviews. Mhm. Okay, it's giving the ideas as expected. To-do list with CRUD operations, weather app with API integration, simple quiz app, expense tracker, movie search app. Awesome. Okay, without wasting much time, let's take the first project. Can you implement the following project? Make sure all the code in single component. See, if it is spreading across multiple components, then while practicing, it will be a little bit confusion. So I suggest um, make sure it will be in single component. Then you can split it around. That shouldn't be a problem. But when you are taking some help from the ChatGPT or any other AI, so try to get the code in one component or one file. That's my idea actually. Okay, so to do app. Mm-hmm. So old and alt created. So it's basically using local storage. That's good. Handle add or update. Wow, okay. Handle delete, handle edit, toggle component. It's basically taking the input, single input and button, displaying the task. I think features implemented, you can see you can add a new task, you can edit the existing task, you can delete a task, you can mark it as completed, persist tasks in local storage. So all inside in single React component. That's awesome. That's awesome. Copy this code inside app one, inside source. What is the name of the component? That's given by the way. To do app. To do app dot jsx. Okay. Let me go to app dot jsx. Get it of the all code. So here you comment to do app. Wow, that's cool. Task one added. Task two added. This is edit, I believe. Okay. Updated. That's cool. Tell it. Superb. Super. Na? Now let me go to the code through. So when we click on this particular button, it is calling handle add or update. Means the same function is being used to add, the same function is being used to update as well. So basically this, if it is having extra spaces or extra thing, it can be trimmed. It is a simple JavaScript method. The people who are familiar with JavaScript string method should be aware of this method. So if it is not edit index, means if edit index doesn't have any value, then uh, it is considered as update. If it doesn't, null. If it is null, then it is considered as add task, because by default you can see the edit index is null. So when edit index is null, this particular function is used to add the task. If the edit index is having some value, the same function is being updated the task. Handle delete is straightforward. It is using filter method. So whatever the element you are trying to delete, that will be removed from the array of tasks. So rest of the task will be updated, so that it will be behaved as a deleting function. Handle edit is straightforward. With help of index, it is trying to find out that particular array of objects text, then it is updating it as a task. The task is already mapped with the input field. You can see the value is task. This task is already mapped with the what you call empty string, which is getting value when you click on the edit button. You can see here. Same, set edit index. Whichever task you are clicking, that particular task index is being assigned to the index. So I mean, what do you call edit index. Toggle complete. So it is taking the array of task, it is updating, then it is reverting back. Very simple and straightforward. So this is very very simple. What do you call to do app, which you can start practicing it. Once you are good with this content, you can add few more complexity like this. So wait, let me go back to the. Can you add few more features to the above to do app? Okay, it added few more features: filters, clear, show task count, search task. Okay, let me copy this to do app, go to the code, to do app, advanced .jsx. I think it's good. Copy this, change the name, rename with this, go to app.js, comment this, to do app, advanced. There you go. You can add new task, add new task 2 or 3, add. So you can search for the task 3. You can search. So what's happening when I delete this? When to delete pending. Okay, when you edit wow, so it is in pending. What happening when you click on delete? That's okay, you can go through the functionalities, but basically you can utilize the AI and continue your practice like this. Now this code is generated by AI. So just by building, by giving prompt and getting the code, copy pasting is not going to help you to increase your what do you call knowledge. It won't help you to what do you call uh, clear the interview. You can ask those questions straight away to ChatGPT. Looks good. Can you list down the questions I might face in the interview? Which is covered in the above today, maybe above project or application, whatever it is. See, what are the questions covered? State management and basics. How can you loop through the array of objects and display it? What is keys? How can you handle the events? How can you handle the conditional rendering? How can you handle local storage and its persistence? How can you filter, search, and derived state? What are the array methods covered? Map, filter, reduce, performance and best practices. So other topics are how do you split into multiple reusable components? Now you need to do that. Okay. So these are all the pretty much topics, points which you can get from this video. Thank you guys. If you need anything more, please do comment below this video. I will cover those topics in my coming video. Thank you very much.